I haven't made a video in a very long time. Again, I'm not a religious YouTube poster, so my work is less um, continuous than others, I suppose. But here I am, here's a video, and not sure exactly what to talk about. Haven't really thought about it. Well, I've thought about it, but not really. I mean, there's not much going on in my life that anyone would really care about, since I don't have that many subscribers yet. But I did get this new game. What the hell is it called? The Stronghold Collection. Kind of a blast from the past, I suppose. It's a rather old game, but it works. It's cool. Whatever. Been playing a lot of MMOs lately. Going to school, trying to find work. You know, that fun stuff, I suppose. I know the election is coming up, so if you're voting, get out there and vote. If you're not a citizen, don't vote. Please, just don't do it. Because, just don't. If you're not an American citizen and you don't really have a right to vote, you shouldn't be voting. Like, I don't know, like, I go into a Mexican restaurant, I have no reason to be there. I have absolutely no idea that type of food, and I go in there and I look pretty stupid. I'm like, well, I'll have whatever this is, and I don't know what I'm ordering, and I make everybody else around me uncomfortable in a Mexican restaurant. I'm really bad at it, I guess. I stick to tacos, that's about all I know, really, and those things with cheese in them. Quesadillas, there we go, quesadillas, yeah. So if you're going to vote, vote for whoever it is you feel would make the biggest difference. Don't just vote because all your friends are voting for him. And don't vote because your family votes. But there is something actually that I just thought about that I would like to talk about. I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos and it shows children's point of view. Like, there was one girl that was 6 years old, and actually I just watched a video and the girl was 4 years old saying that she doesn't want to hear any more about the election. And it makes me wonder, if she's hearing so much about the election, does that mean her parents are watching it, like, religiously? I mean, I understand keeping up with whoever you're voting for, but really, you don't need to be watching it every second of the day. I mean, enough to make a kid cry? Really? That's a bit much. I mean, my dad used to do that. Man, my dad used to watch the news so much, I'd be like, Dad, you've watched it so much that they're now repeating the same story. They've actually said all they had to say, and they're saying it all again for those who haven't heard it. And then my grandfather wasn't much different. I mean, he'd watch, I guess, international news where they talked about stuff in other languages, which he didn't understand, which I'm like, well, how boring is that, listening to a 92-year-old guy go like, the hell am I again? I mean, really. So, yeah, I've been watching these YouTube videos about these children, ages, ranges from like, we'll say 4, because I did see 4 to, say, 12. And they gave their opinion on the, hold on a second. You pay for a remote and it doesn't work. Anyway, they gave their opinion on the election and who should win and why. And then there was, like, of course, you could imagine thousands, if not millions of comments on how this kid knows what's up, this kid's smart, they know. And really? I mean, come on. The kid's 7 years old. What the hell do they know about economy? They haven't even taken politics or government. I mean, really, what do they know about how the president's going to do the politics and whether they're telling the truth or not? I mean, kids are pretty simple in terms of, you tell them one thing, they're going to believe it. I mean, they might not, but odds are they're going to believe what an adult says. So, that being said, why would you base who you're going to vote for off of what a 6-year-old says? I mean, be honest with you, I wouldn't say, well, my son, he said that Romney was the guy to vote for, you know, and my son's smart. I'm gonna vote for Mitt Romney. I'm not going to be like, well, my daughter says Obama knows what's up, so it's going to be Obama. I don't do that. I mean, they're kids. They don't really know what they're talking about. Quite honestly, what do they know? They don't know. They're not following the politics. I mean, you can ask them a Scooby-Doo question, and I bet you anything they'll know the answer to it. Or maybe Mickey Mouse in space. Yes, I've seen it. Don't ask. Anyway, you can ask them all those questions, and I'm sure that they'll be on the ball. But when you go to the political side of things, kids don't really know. So I think it's kind of stupid and pointless to get their reactions on the presidential election. Because not only are they probably not following it at 12, I know I wasn't, but shoot, I don't know. You see, I'm kind of biased here because back when the planes crashed into the World Trade Center, um, my cousins were supposed to be in there, but they were late, so I lucked out there. But I watched as the second plane hit the tower, and I didn't see at that age. I didn't see the president. I didn't see him on TV as much. I mean, when he showed up on TV, I stopped and I ran in and told my parents. I said, "Hey, the president's on TV," and they quickly flipped to it because he wasn't always on the TV. He every once in a while he'd have an announcement, but he was too busy doing other things that he should be doing, not doing guest stars on Disney Channel like what's her name? Like Obama's wife, Michelle. Come on, should the first lady really be doing things on Disney Channel? Really? Come on. Should she be on late night with Jay Leno? Probably not. Think she's got better things to do? You'd think, but I guess that's not the case. I mean, I personally, if I was the president, I would not be on TV half as much as Obama would be. That's just me. I'm not saying I'm for him. I'm not saying I'm against him. And in fact, I actually voted for him the first time. Don't hate me. Hey, you know what? When he said he wanted change, I wanted the same thing. And you know what? I don't have an opinion, really. I mean, I can go either way. It doesn't matter. My opinion really doesn't matter to you that much. All I'm saying is Obama needs to cut off the media hound. He's been on the media and the press and in more shows than how many people? I mean, how many presidents before us have been on TV almost every single day? How many first ladies have been on Disney Channel? I can't think of any. But, and you see my point. So, again, that being said, I am neither for nor against either of these candidates. I do have one that I will be voting for if I voted. I don't vote because I have certain standards at which a person must meet. But I'm actually thinking about voting this year, and I'm going to be voting for... Yeah, I'm not going to tell you. So, that's about all I got today. So I hope you enjoyed what I had to say, and if it was worth anything anyway. So have a nice day.